anybody. I fought cultism in this state. Let nobody think that you will intimidate any of us. Nobody. Nobody will not get bad person for your house. Nobody will not get madman for your house. So. Everybody has one bad person. Hold on. Everybody has one bad person in his house. Everybody has one madman. So don't think that you're the only one who can produce madmen and bad people. I have 7 children, for example. One may be the bad one. You may have 10. One may be the mad person. When the time comes, you see how madman is behaving. And see how the other person will behave. So, I will say, the zonal chairman of our party, the zonal chairman of my party, who likes titles, even though he does not know the meaning of the titles they give him. Any title you call him is very important. I'm the this of Umburumbu. I'm this of Ogode. What is the meaning? Leave it. I am this. But very dependable human being. I will talk about it today. Chief Dan Obi. The zonal chairman of APC, who was my friend, was until yesterday. Until yesterday, was my friend. They abandoned me. They took him to some guy said, my brother. And let me tell you about things in life. It's no money. Victor Giadom, even though he left, we are still communicating. And nobody can say Victor has ever insulted me anywhere. On the pages of newspaper, on the television, never. He was looking for power for his party. I was looking for power for my party. And so I said, my brother, friendship will not share. I will take it to you. Chief Victor Tombari Giadom. The two chairmen of, well, I don't want to say the two important parties in Nigeria. Okay, they are, but what is important, which one is important here? What they did now was to steal my people. I was crying here when I saw all the assembly members came here. Then he introduced them that the Speaker of the House of Assembly, who's our party member, the members of the State of Assembly, who are party members, I put my face down. These young men who came to preach here today, they are loyal to me. They didn't tell me. They didn't tell me they are moving. What they said, that if they have told me, I would have refused. So they said they had to do the needful. But we'll talk about that later at the appropriate time. So, the two chairmen, the chairman of my party has not been happy. He comes to me every day. Chukwemeka. He says, sir, I'm not comfortable, I'm not happy. That's what happened. He said, how can I be in minority? Did I start with minority? I said, no, brother, this politics, me, I'm tired though. I said, what do you want me to do? He said, you are the one who brought them. I said, are they the only ones I brought? Why do you think I have influence on them? I will not have influence on other people. If you didn't there, you didn't there. Aaron Chukwemeka and the chairman of ABC, Tony Okocha, I greet all of you. The two ambassadors, prominent ambassadors, former chairman of my party, who still remains in the party, a Federal Commission, Revenue Mobilization Fiscal Commission, Ambassador Desmond Akawo, who was my DG. He was my DG when I was running for governorship. 2-time DG. Did very well. And I never abandoned him. And I will not abandon him. And the ambassador who represented Nigeria in Jamaica and all other countries I may not be able to mention, who was former chairman of Ogubolo. I was not happy with her at that time. I fought her, but she defeated us. But she's still my friend, Warren Tamino. I thank you most sincerely. The chairman of chairmen, the man who, in spite of everything, I'll speak about it today, who was denied everything because he wanted to support me. They took his house. They took everything he owned. And he said, no problem. I will not succumb. I will continue to work with you. Felix Obuan Alasgoran. My dear leader, who has made name in this country, former Attorney General, former NBA President, and by the grace of God, former Chairman of Body of Benchers, OCJ Okocha, and his dear wife. Okay, my who had money when money had value? If you know him, is if Oliver will tell you the truth. Before it used to be a matter of facility, but now it's a matter of rendezvous. It's a matter of rendezvous. If you know him very well. My dear minority leader, most of you may not have known the minority leader. I have never in my life seen a human being who is so consistent, who is so reliable. I'm not saying it here for anybody. I will tell you a story. I will cut it at the appropriate time. Ogundu, Kingsley, Chinda, the Executive Director of Finance Administration. Anakia, and when it was tough in 2013, 2014, I told him, quit. And he did. Today, he's the Executive Director, Finance and Acquisition. But he's weighing so many people. Some of them are by my right here. I will not mention their names. My dear brothers, sisters, particularly Senator Mel Ohabwa, Senator Samdadi, who they are trying to remove him as National Secretary. I told him, go home and pray. If God says you will be, you will be. If God says you will not be, I cannot do anything. Yes. He's here. Senator Sam, I agree with you. The man who handed over to me, first of all, to be Deputy National President of Algon, who laid a foundation for me to be the National President of Algon. Even when the pressure was too much. I went to his house. I left here. I got to his house 4 a.m. in the morning. I knocked at his gate. Hit the gate. He and his wife came and said they would let him die. Who is this person? I said, sir, I know you have a candidate. I said, sir, I know you have a candidate, but I want to hand over myself to you. Support me. The wife said, for this man to have come now, my husband, support him. And that's how I supported me. I became Deputy National President of Algon. And they call him original. Unfortunately, he didn't answer bulldozer. If he had answered bulldozer, we would have crushed him. Because we have only one bulldozer. Sergeant Chidi, I will say. My Lord, the former judge of the Federal High Court, my sister, the DJ of the, what's the institute again? I think we have a judicial institute, I don't know. What's it called? Okay, sometimes I forget some of these things in my life. Just the Mary Judicial Institute. And you know why I did this? I did this to hurt somebody. And the person is here. It's my nephew and his uncle. And there's an uncle, I'm the senior. He does not have any position now. He was a former House of Reps member. Anayo Ken Chikere. I did it purposely, so you know what we're talking about. Members of the National Assembly and those who have kept the legislature high, members of the State Assembly. Council chairmen who have demonstrated courage. Because I know what people are planning to do against you. God is infinite mercy will not allow that. Amen. I salute all of you. Party chairman, State School of the PDP and APC. I want to thank all of you for coming here. My brothers who came from the diaspora, particularly Dr. Chitru Adele, who has always made sure that my health, every day he called, what's your sugar level? I say, come. Now you will tell me when I go chop, I don't go chop. Man must die one day. What's their BP level? Consistently. Showed brotherhood. Showed love. Not because of money. Former commissioners who are here, who have shown support to all of us, particularly those who had this problem that they left the council. Most of you have challenges, problems because of me. Let me say that God Almighty, who gave you this mind to be courageous, who gave this mind to be firm and stand for the truth, will never abandon you. Party chairman who are here, those who have not gotten anything, by the grace of God, whatever God says you will get, you will get. So, today for me is one of those days that why should break down? But I will not. I spoke with my friends before now. And I told them, look, in life, it's not everything you invest, you will reap. People establish companies, it crumbles. You have to realize to make sure the companies come back. So you cannot say, oh, I did this, I'm not benefiting. No, no, no. God knows why things happen the way it happened. You cannot. But what is important in life, to God be the glory that you are alive to see what is happening. When a man is dead, you don't know what is happening. So you'll be able to advise your children. You'll be able to advise your friends. See, when I was alive, at my age, see what I saw. Don't allow yourself to be a victim of this. Don't. I don't know whether Ihema, this guy from one boy from Edo, is he here? Ihema? Where is he? Come. I will use some of these people as an example so you know what I'm talking about. Learn in life. This young man, I will tell you, because we are talking about Happy New Year. But you can't talk about Happy New Year without sort of back to 2023 and the years ago. When the heat was on in Edo State, this young man was the front runner of the governorship election. PDP governors came. They spoke to me. We met in Government House, Port Harcourt, from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. the next day. People like blackmail, propaganda. When you don't want to do your own part, you bring blackmail and propaganda. This young man, pressure. I told him, with Chief Danobi, withdraw. Don't run for this governorship again. He was crying. Danobi was crying. I said, look, leave it. Don't run. And then we agreed what we give to their group. We agreed. It's okay. He spent such amount of money, let them give them back. Give them 4 commissioners. Not one was kept. Not one was kept. I just okay, you run for Senate in the next election. Not one was kept. And then the next thing you see, blackmail. Wike wants to control this. Wike wants to control this. But you didn't know Wike want to control when you came to Government House Port Harcourt to sit from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Blackmail. This was a young man. I told him, withdraw. Don't run. They were crying. What did we get? Blackmail. Wike did this. Wike didn't do this. But Wike wasn't bad. When Wike started from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. and said, look, withdraw. And he withdrew. That's what you see in politics. Where's Felix Obua? Is he here? Come. Is Boma here? Come. Some of you may not know why I said this. Felix Obua, in 2013, 2014, when I had one illiterate, and that's why I asked one of the law lecturers, you mean this man will be a lawyer? This man is reading law in the university and he will pass. Shame. I heard he was talking about he took me to somebody. Felix Obua was in our team as chairman of the party. My predecessor, since Felix Obua, every property he had, land, school, hotel, sees it. That how can he dare to say the chairman of party when he had bought GH? This one. Yes, is it. The wife came to him. Because the wife calls him daddy. He said, look, what are we going to face? Our properties are gone. Everything is gone. He told the wife, don't worry. If it's the will of God, there's nothing you can do. He stood firm. They took everything he had. My president did it. He said, no, take it. I will not succumb. In 2020 governorship election, he was one of the first runners. I called him in my house. I said, you must step down now. You won't run. He looked at me and said, no, you won't run. I said, you won't run. He said, what? If that's what I'm saying, you will not run. I said, okay, you will be DG. Go and campaign for that election. He said, you must be DG. Go and campaign for the election, which I told you will not run. And he said, sir, if that's what you want, I'll go and do it. And he did it. I've seen all kinds of things going on, talking evil about him, all those things. But he's here, faithful. And he said, it doesn't matter. I will still be there. And he's there. I will not call the zonal chairman to come here. But let me tell you people something. The zonal chairman stand up. Danobe. God used this man to give all the structure of the party to run for governorship election. God used this man. And I will never in my life, it doesn't matter the circumstances, to abandon him and deny him. This man. Some of you are not even in the position to know. We had one of the most powerful politicians in this country. He said, okay, I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do. I will stand firm. And he did. You see, when people talk, they don't even have the facts. They talk this and talk that and talk that. I say, where is this thing coming from? Where am I going this far? It's to let you know that I don't abandon people who have stood for me, who have identified with me. I may not do what you exactly want me to do, but for me to turn my eye on you, I will not do that. It's not in my character, and I will not do it. I'm just trying to let you so you know. When people open their mouth, they talk. People who don't know anything, they just say, hey, we took you to so place in the villa. Illiterate. Illiterate. You know, I just laugh. I'm sure they are seeing me, they are hearing me. Hear me well. Chief Dan, even though you like a lot of titles, I don't know the one to call you. All the titles belong to you. Thank you. You know, all of them, I was one who paid for the forms for anybody who want to run election. Not as governor, House of Assembly, National Assembly. Let one person raise his hand to say he bought form. Let one person. We said we are all family members. There's no need to bring acrimony in our house. Don't spend their money. We'll agree on who will run. The day we took the final decision, the chairman of Elders Council nearly collapsed. He's here, Federal Abraba. He nearly collapsed. OCJ was there. Chief Awuse was there. Omehe was there. I am calling names so you know. OCJ was there. It's OCJ. Has he left? He said OCJ is there. All right. He was there. Fedi was there. Awuse was there. Omeha was there. If you know what happened, Fedi nearly collapsed. Why? He wanted a governor for the Riverine area. When I looked at him, I said, how would I allow this old man to just die? I said, look, whatever it is, let's not create the impression that there are people who want to monopolize power. Let's allow everybody to be part of it. We belong to one Rivers state. He's here. If I wanted, nobody would have stopped me. Nobody had what it takes to even near me. Nobody. I said, no, I will do what is right. And I did it. And all of us agreed. And to God be the glory, don't regret what I did. I will never regret what I did. Because I want the unity of this state for us to forge ahead. And that's how I will not do it. If I wanted a great man, nobody will stop me. Nobody had what it takes to have stopped me. So, for me, life is on. You see, I will give you an example. One man is late from Rivers. I told my friend, Chief O.N. Sirim, late. Former primary ruler of Rumimi. He had a problem. I will not mention the problem. He had a problem. And when we went to see him, everything he had was brought down. So people say, oh, let us do this. You know what he said? Sit down. Why do they have shock absorber in a car? Why? Why do you have shock absorber? You can marry today, she lives tomorrow morning. Will he die? You have to be alive to marry another wife. It's not true. You buy Global 7,000, it crashes. Will you die? You buy a car, armed robber takes it on the road. Will you die? You must have shock absorber. That is the only way you can survive. So I'm telling all of you who are always crying, hey, this one. If you want to survive in life, you must have a shock absorber. President Tinubu told me, when we were meeting, he said, look, somebody told him, don't trust this president. Politics and betrayal are the same mother and father. If you don't want to be betrayed, don't enter into politics. I don't know what it's not to me. So don't bother that anybody betrayed you. If you're in politics, betrayal and politics, that is the same mother and father. So don't bother. Prepare yourself that it will happen. Prepare yourself. So when I see most of you, you come, hey, I can't believe this will happen. Where do you go? I found one good whiskey and you are drinking. This was not prepared. I am fully prepared because I know. That's what President Tinubu taught me. He said, look, if you don't want to be betrayed, don't enter politics. The day you enter politics, then prepare yourself, you must be betrayed. So, I'm laying these foundations so that some of you who are worried agitated should not be. That is life for you. You must prepare yourself to know that these things happen. This is the speaker people are talking about. When I was chairman of council, he was the leader of the legislative assembly. This young man people are saying, intelligent, committed, trustworthy. From leader, 1999. So when he became leader, then when he became speaker, you can see most of you say, if they remove now, what did I go chop? What is that? What is that? Okay, Chinda. When I was chairman of council, was my legal advisor of the council. Was my legal advisor of the council. From there, he grew to commissioner. From there, he went to say, look, I said, let's go. They don't need us here. We left. And some of the assembly boys here, whom I have known, have shown that consistency. And I can tell you, you don't know the respect we have for you today. It's not money. It's not money. So many people are talking about what they don't know. I have preached and I continue to preach for the unity, for the peace in the state. And I was signed for it. Ask people, what happened? Why this matter got to this level? When people go and plot to the removal of speaker, and you think we'll fold our hands, you remove speaker, we'll start with you first. We'll start with you first. You want to humiliate about people? You want to humiliate us? To remove speaker? Now so, after the fight, now, you go take a first. So people just talk, everybody will just talk. You want to remove speaker? You don't go walk. All of you here. When people say, I should go and talk to the assembly members, I say, why? They say, you brought them. I say, I brought them. When did I not bring them? So these people will listen to me. You will not listen. Assembly people, don't they have wives? Don't they have families? Are they not on their own? Oh, council chairman, don't respect anybody. How can council chairman not respect? When you see people plotting evil against a team, and nobody wants to talk because you want to perpetually remain in office. Council chairman, if you want to remain, stay there. I was council chairman, I made my mark. I have no regret. When you read social media, you will not drink anything from my hand. Are you not aware? If you see social media, you will think that this man, the most evil. Look, I went to Lagos. The chief of staff had something. I went there. Somebody was there. Who again was me? Go on. Immediately I entered the place. Every Nigerian want to snap with me. I said, what? I told you, go on. I said, what's going on? If I was in the world, I was in the world, but now I'm no longer there now. If I tell you what I said, God, help me, let my wife not see this picture. So, everybody. So I told go on, come on. Is it me that people want to snap out them? Is it devil or ghost? To the point that my friend, she was saying, come, are you the one doing the party? I'm not doing the party. I said, yeah, the one who invited me here. The next day, we went to the chairman of the FRS. He was doing something. Everybody. Okay, we want to take cell phone with you. I beg you. I said, if I'm collecting money, how much I will make? We went to London. The money were at London Terminal 5, Heathrow. I don't know how many Nigerians can we carry a luggage. I said, what is this? Even in the train. Okay, I beg, snap with me, small, just snap with me. So that told me something. You must make impact. You must make impact on people's life. Whatever position you find yourself, make impact. Forget about these people who cannot face me to fight me. I've consumed them before. I have consumed them before. And I'll continue to consume them. Don't bother. People say everything. Some people say, okay, Che. I say, come. You don't have anything to do. These ones, I know them. They're my children. I will tell them where to go, they will go. So why you worry yourself? Am I macheting? Looking very well. And address some people, I won't call their name here. I won't call their name. When they see me, oh boy, which can't it be this? Show them the way. Follow my way, no road. Even as they're watching me now, they see me glittering. If it didn't dare, it didn't dare.
Since their mama born them, and never sabi. Since their papa born them, and never sabi. Since their mama born them, and never sabi. We do show them the way.
So, leave it. We must, the politics we are playing in this state is the politics of unity of River State, no party. Yesterday, when I visited Victor Jadon, I went with all PDP leaders. Today, he's here. He came with all APC leaders. Membership of party is not on radio or television. So, all we are talking about how Rivers State to move forward. Not this one, that one, that one. Like Chief General Alabama said, some people who are governors said, I'm the best governor. What has happened in the history of Nigeria Delta? Today, Tanga, very wicked boy. So, I just want to say that. Today, I just want to make one confession to you. I work with Mr. President. And there's no way I can disobey Mr. President. It's not possible. Whether I'm even working with one, but the mere fact Mr. President calls you, say, look, I want peace here. There's no way I can disobey Mr. President. I may not be happy in all resolution, but you ain't duty. If Mr. President has called for peace, who are you to say you don't want peace? I will not attach any condition to what Mr. President has to do. I will not do it. I will not do it. So I will always obey Mr. President, and I will do everything humanly possible to see that his peace arrangement is achieved in Rivers. That is what is required. And I'm going to do that. But let me say one thing. Yes, I'm not to say I'm perfect. Every decision I take, I'm right. No. I'm human. I may take a decision that may not be palatable with everybody. But by my position, I influence you to accept it. And you accept it. And it turns out to be bad. Forgive me. I say forgive me because, yes, my judgment may have fallen. But I owe it to say yes. Forgive me. Let us move forward for the interest of the state. That is what is important. Don't say, oh, no. Don't. The way I took the decision, which you may not have been happy, but you listen to me. I want to also appeal with you. Listen to me now. And accept what Mr. President has said. Accept what Mr. President has said. It is for the interest of Rivers State and for Nigeria in general. That's what I want to tell you all the time. It may not be the best, but you have no option. Accept it.